Let's be honest, folks. Nothing says vacation like diving headfirst into the heart of geek culture, am I right? And there's no better place on earth to do that than Tokyo's electric town, Akihabara. This place is a neon-drenched labyrinth of all things anime, manga, and gaming, where the cosplay is strong and the robots are giant. We're talking about a place where you can sip tea with a maid who calls you master, get lost in a 7-story electronics store, and blow your entire travel budget on a capsule toy that may or may not contain a plastic miniature of Godzilla playing the banjo. So buckle up, Buttercup, because in this video I'm taking you on a wild ride through the top 5 must-do activities in Akihabara. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you might even learn a little Japanese, or at least how to say one more Gundam figurine, please. First up, we're entering the wonderfully bizarre world of Maid cafes. Now, I know what you're thinking, a grown man like me in a place like this? But trust me, it's a cultural experience like no other. Imagine walking into a pastel-colored wonderland where women dressed in frilly maid outfits greet you with high-pitched, "Welcome home, master." It's enough to make you question your sanity and your grasp on reality, but hey, that's half the fun. I tried to blend in, I really did. I even attempted a cutesy cat ear hand gesture while ordering my strawberry parfait. Let's just say it didn't go over as smoothly as I'd hoped. Turns out I look less like a kawaii anime character and more like a confused dad who took a wrong turn on the way to a PTA meeting. But the maids were incredibly sweet and patient, even when I accidentally called one of them Mom. The food itself is more about the experience than gourmet dining, but hey, when in Rome, right? Or should I say when in Akihabara? I'm still not sure what exactly was in that pink heart-shaped omelet, but it was surprisingly delicious. The real highlight, though, is the entertainment. These maids aren't just waitresses, they're performers. They sing, they dance, they even play games with you. I even got called up on stage for a rousing game of Guess the Anime theme song, which I totally would have won if it weren't for my crippling stage fright and complete lack of anime knowledge. But hey, it's all in good fun, right? Overall, the Maid Cafe experience is something everyone should try at least once. Just maybe leave your dignity at the door. You won't need it here. Next, we're venturing into the belly of the beast Yodobashi Camera. This isn't just a store, it's an electronics megacity, a temple dedicated to the gods of gadgets and gizmos. We're talking 8 floors of pure technological bliss, from the latest smartphones and laptops to high-end audio equipment and cameras that could probably photograph the future. I'm pretty sure I saw a robot dog walking around on the 6th floor, but it might have just been a very realistic toy. I spent a good hour just wandering around in a daze, marveling at the sheer volume of stuff. It's like the world's largest Best Buy threw up inside a spaceship. They have everything here, and I mean everything. Need a new rice cooker that also sings karaoke? They got you. Want a pair of headphones that can translate cat meows? Look no further. I even saw a massage chair that claimed to be able to simulate the feeling of being hugged by a panda. I didn't try it, but I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted. The staff here are incredibly knowledgeable and helpful, even if you don't speak a lick of Japanese. Just point at what you want, mime out its function, and they'll hook you up. It's like a game of electronic charades and surprisingly effective. Just be warned, you can easily lose track of time in this place. I went in for a pack of batteries and came out 3 hours later with a new camera, a drone, and a strange sense of existential dread. But hey, at least I got some great deals, right? Now it's time to dive into the colorful and chaotic world of anime and manga. Akihabara is a paradise for fans of Japanese animation and comics, with entire buildings dedicated to these beloved art forms. Prepare to be overwhelmed by a sea of colorful covers, towering shelves, and more characters than you can shake a katana at. I spent hours wandering through these narrow aisles, my eyes darting from one eye-catching title to another. I tried to impress the locals with my limited Japanese, attempting to pronounce the names of popular manga series. Let's just say my Attack on Titan sounded more like a confused sneeze, and My Hero Academia was met with polite but bewildered stares. But hey, at least I tried, right? What I love about these shops is that they cater to every kind of fan, from casual viewers to hardcore collectors. Whether you're looking for the latest volume of your favorite series, a rare first edition, or a life-size cardboard cutout of your waifu, you're sure to find it here. Plus, there's just something magical about being surrounded by so much passion and creativity. It's like stepping into the pages of your favorite manga, except instead of fighting giant robots, you're just trying not to trip over a stack of limited edition art books. And let's not forget about the merchandise. T-shirts, keychains, figurines, you name it, they've got it. I may or may not have walked out of there with a Naruto headband and a one-piece flag. Don't judge me, I'm living my best otaku life. Next up, we're testing our luck and emptying our wallets at a gachapon hall. For the uninitiated, gachapon are basically vending machines on steroids, dispensing capsule toys instead of sugary snacks. These aren't your grandma's gumball machines though. We're talking intricate figurines, miniature replicas, and bizarre trinkets that defy explanation. I'm talking about tiny sushi keychains, miniature toilets that actually flush, and plastic food that looks so real it'll make you question your sanity. I once got a keychain of a cat dressed as a samurai riding a shark. Don't ask me what it means, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. The thrill of gachapon lies in the mystery. You never know what you're gonna get, which is both exhilarating and terrifying. It's like playing the lottery, but instead of winning millions of dollars, you might win a miniature replica of a dog wearing a kimono. I spent a good chunk of change at the gachapon hall, and let me tell you, the struggle is real. I got some pretty cool stuff, like a tiny Totoro figurine and a keychain that looks suspiciously like my Uncle Steve. But I also got a few duds, including a plastic turd and a keychain that just says "why" in Japanese. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? It's all about embracing the randomness and hoping for the best. Or at least that's what I tell myself as I try to explain to customs why my suitcase is filled with plastic toys. Finally, no trip to Akihabara is complete without experiencing the electric atmosphere of Electric Town after dark. As the sun sets, the neon lights come alive, transforming the streets into a kaleidoscope of color and sound. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Imagine Times Square on steroids, with a dash of anime thrown in for good measure. The energy is palpable, the crowds are buzzing, and the air is filled with a cacophony of J-pop, video game soundtracks, and the excited chatter of fellow geeks. Giant LED screens blast anime trailers and video game ads, while street performers dressed as anime characters pose for photos. It's like stepping into another dimension, one where anything is possible and the geek flag flies high. I wandered through the crowded streets, mesmerized by the flashing lights, the towering buildings, and the sheer density of all things geek. I felt like I was inside a video game, dodging cosplayers and trying not to get run over by a delivery robot. One minute I was admiring a display of Gundam models, the next I was being offered a flyer for a Maid cafe. It's a lot to take in, but trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Just be sure to wear comfortable shoes and bring your sense of adventure. And maybe a pair of noise-canceling headphones if you're sensitive to crowds and flashing lights. So there you have it, folks. My top 5 must-do activities in Akihabara, the electric town that's sure to short-circuit your senses and leave you wanting more. From the bizarre charm of Maid cafes to the overwhelming scale of Yodobashi Camera, from the colorful world of anime and manga to the thrill of the gachapon, Akihabara is a one-of-a-kind experience that'll leave you wondering if you've stepped into another dimension. If you're a fan of all things geeky, quirky, and uniquely Japanese, then Akihabara is calling your name. Just be sure to pack your sense of adventure, your inner child, and maybe an extra suitcase for all the awesome stuff you're gonna buy. As for me, I'm off to figure out how to ship that giant Gundam statue back home. Wish me luck. Hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more exciting content. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching.